and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Oline and I'm a knitter from Norway, and today I really wanted to challenge myself to see how much I'm actually able to knit in a day. I have for the last year regularly been overestimating how much knitting I can actually get done in a day, in a week, in a month, and I just don't think I realized how much less time I get to knit after I had a child. So I want to do this both for fun, to see how much I can actually get knit in a day, and also to give myself a good reference point for how much I can actually knit in a day while I have a child. And today I'm going to be mostly home alone with my son, so as much knitting as I get done today is going to be pretty realistically what I can get done while I am home alone with my son. And today I am going to be knitting and casting on a knit I'm really excited for in these lovely colors. I'm going to be casting on the Cardigan by Morecaknit, and I wanted to have a brand new project to work on, something I'm going to cast on today just because it's going to be easier to measure exactly how much I actually get done today. And it's also spring, we're finally able to be more outside, so I'm really excited to work with these like bright green yarns, which I feel is really spring colors. It's baby merino and kid silk, both in this bright green. I think it might be called parrot green. So I'm going to be casting on that and see how much I'll actually be able to knit. I wanted to start this day a bit earlier. It's already 10 AM right now. I wanted to start at maybe 8 because it's going to be what I knit in a day. It's not going to be 24 hours or anything, just what I knit during a day. And I wanted to start a bit earlier, but life happened and breakfast and everything that needed to happen in the morning. But I hope I'll have the time to cast on now. My fiance is home right now, so I hope I'll be able to like have a little moment to actually read the pattern and figure that out right now before he leaves, so I'll have a bit of an understanding. But that's what I'm going to do, and I'm really excited to see how much I'll actually be able to do in a day. I've been wanting to do something like this for quite some time, just because I feel like I'm so off in my estimates for how much I can do. So I think this video will be really great just to get a better grasp on how much knitting time I actually have. But that being said, I think I'll just start and actually use this time to figure the pattern out. It's already almost 3 p.m. and when I started this day I thought I'd be well on my way and almost having finished the first shoulder, but in reality this is me getting in my very first actual knit stitches of the day. And as I said, I really thought I'd get more done a lot sooner, but of course the day I chose to do this how much I can knit in a day video, my son is more clingy than he has ever been before in his life, but I've enjoyed a day with lots of snuggles, and we've visited some new lamps and been able to explore and go on lots of adventures. And now I just hope that I'll have some time to knit and unwind before the whole bedtime routine starts. Hi, my evening shift of knitting just begun. I just finished putting my son to bed for the second time, which of course it being the second time means that I've gotten a bit less of an evening than I had hoped. It has taken a bit longer today. I hope it won't wake up again, but this is how far I am at currently. I had definitely hoped to be further along. I definitely thought I would be able to get more done during the day, but that has just not been the case. I did get some done immediately before I went to bed, and I'm trying to get a bit done today. My goal was originally to finish both the shoulders and to connect them so I can move on to the next step, but this is the first shoulder. I am a bit over halfway, but I've still not started any of the decreases or anything, so I don't know if I'll be able to finish much more than just the first shoulder, but my goal is still to be able to finish both of them and connect them. I'll just have to see how this evening goes, but hopefully I'll get a good chunk of knitting time now before I'll have to go to bed, so hopefully this will turn into something that looks a bit more like a cardigan. Hi, so it's about 10 p.m. now. I think I was done doing bedtime at 7:30, so I've had almost 3 hours of knitting time finally, and I still have a couple hours to go. I decided that for this video I'm going to go to bed at my usual bedtime. I'm going to try to not stay awake too late, because that is very tempting with like kind of challenge like this, but I'm going to go to bed at my regular bedtime, which still is quite late. It's like 1 or 2 a.m. so I still have a couple of hours to go. But I've finished the first shoulder. This is the right shoulder, and of course now it's on stitch marker, so it's a bit hard to show, but it's going to go like this. And I have started working on the second one as well. I am a bit less than halfway through this first thing before you do all the decreases, and in the end I'm going to sew them together with a 3-needle bind off, and then you're supposed to pick up stitches here. And my goal still for tonight is to at least be able to finish both of the shoulders and sew them together. I would ideally also be able to pick up stitches, but the main goal is to finish the shoulders. I was more unsure about my goal after bedtime, but now that I've gotten a couple of hours in, I think it's doable. I still, if I stay up till 2, which is the max, I still have 4 hours of knitting time to go. Of course my knitting gets a bit slower as I get more tired, but I think I might be able to get this finished, and I am so excited. And also the color is turning out even better than I had dreamed of, so I just am so excited to work on this now. So I'll go back to working on this and hopefully I'll manage it in time. So it's been about 24 hours since I started this video yesterday, and I'm just going to show how much I got done. I did once again overestimate how much I would get done. I had hoped to finish both the shoulders and sew them together, but this is how far I got. This is the right shoulder. It isn't stitch marker, so it's a bit hard to see, but I did the whole right shoulder. And then I got started on the left one, and I had hoped still that I would be able to sew them together, but then my son woke up at midnight, so I went to bed a few hours earlier than I had thought. I thought I would stay up till like 2 a.m, maybe 1 a.m, but instead I went to bed at midnight, so I got a little bit less done than I had imagined, but this is the progress. I had yesterday, when I was going to start this, I brought with me 4 skeins down to knit on, and I'm about halfway through these ones now, so I definitely overestimated how much I would get done, but I think this is pretty realistically how much I get done in any given day wherein I am with my son, which is every day. So now I just need to try to remember this, so I actually remember how much knitting I can get done in a day. But I had a lot of fun figuring out how much I can actually knit, and filming, and just realizing that this is how much I can knit in a day. And I also had so much fun casting this project on, because this is a lovely green color, and even though I didn't get to knit that much, I had a really fun time the few times I had some time to knit, and I definitely really cherish my time in the evening where I actually get some continuous knitting time, because during the day I get very little. But that is all I have for this video, and how much I got done in a day of knitting. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment, and if you want to see more from me, please subscribe. Bye!